sports. It's in the game.
I've been going hard from the night into the day. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey. Never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on their in-state rivals to the north, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two teams just about a 3.5-hour drive from each other on Florida's I-75. The Jags and Bucs are underway. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now Lawrence changing the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 67 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
ETN. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain.
Once more, ETN. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got...
Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Etienne, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I believe they will. It's just a message to an entire team that you believe in them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start the drive with White, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Play fake. Mayfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. First down, here's White. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Here's 3rd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mayfield now from the 50. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been told.
McManus's point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game. There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 75 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. Fourth down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this fourth down call.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They run straight ahead here with White. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot wide end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, 29 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it as we resume action. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here's Etienne. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Jones now in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DB, so a dime set here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. too wide and incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They go play action. Mayfield. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Mayfield on play action. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Do they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Mayfield now on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mayfield. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Some touchdowns on their first 2 drives. It looks like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Quick throw caught by Godwin. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Wright, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6. They go with White on the counter. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a box first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Buccaneers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mayfield. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. On first down, right back to ETN. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Another toe for ETN. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Jaguars, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
The game of 3. It's 3rd and
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. Lawrence hitting the ball is free. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Mayfield from the gun on third down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that one incomplete. They'll try to sneak in a deep ball to clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got the first down and more than that. And finally brought down at the 38. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. Second down, Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
ETN up the middle. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They go play action now. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll go up the middle with White. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 68 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They stay on the ground with White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Buccaneers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Mayfield to throw. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
This is 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A shotgun snap and again to ETN.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Now he's loose again. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Here we go. 1st and goal. Straight ahead, ETN.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
He's back to throw. And it's caught. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late 4th quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put it on top of the point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfielder so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mayfield to throw.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Mayfield.
And that'll be complete with a